What do you want for Christmas? Well, I adopted a stray cat, so a big scratching post for her would be cool. Also, a new couch because I only have a love seat I grabbed off the street lol. Look around for your neighborhood Facebook page. Post both of those. Bet you'll get both. To be debt free and my sister to beat breast cancer. I hope she does too, my friend. I'd like a hand mixer. I moved out a few months ago and my kitchen doesn't have a ton of room for a big fancy stand mixer, but I discovered that baking is fun and want to do more without making my hands a mess every time. I asked my parents for it and mom, who used to bake all the time, seemed quite interested, so I have a feeling she's going to get it for me. Edit, to everyone offering to send me one if I don't end up getting it for Christmas, thank you, that's very kind of you to offer. I'm in a pretty good financial position, however, so I can definitely grab it myself if needed. If you want to, it would be great if you could donate to one of your local community programs which teaches kids to cook, or something like that. That would be really nice of you to do. Hey, if she doesn't, you can PM me a link to one you like and I'll get it for you. I didn't have the time to do Secret Santa this year, that'll ease my conscience. Edit, conscience, and thanks for the silver. I'll pass it forward. Happy holidays. I want a new heart. Less than 3, I'm waiting for a transplant. I hope you receive your new heart. I hope this comment inspires Reddit to become organ donors. And I hope if you read this and you are an organ donor, make sure your loved ones are well aware of your wishes. You never know when you will have the opportunity to save a life. A 500 pieces puzzle, not much, but I would love to make a puzzle and clear my mind. Put one that you really like on an Amazon wish list and I will get it for you. Just PM me the link. All my bills paid. Yeah, whatever kid is putting awards on things, I'll give you the login to my student loans. Just a bit of help would be appreciated. I just lost my brother last Friday. One more conversation with him would be a nice gift. I'm sorry for your loss. Maybe this Christmas make sure to spend all the time you can with your loved ones. Life really is too short. A do-over of this decade. A new decade is about to begin, and you have the experience of the previous decade behind you to help you succeed. Best of luck. 6 months ago I was in the best shape of my life, in the gym up to 6 days a week. I was getting my second diploma and working, bought a brand new car, and life was perfect. Now I've had a bone spur pressing on my sciatic nerve root for just over 3 months. The doctor thinks it's congenital due to my age, and I likely won't be eligible for surgery for the same reason, as it will just grow back and the surgery itself opens the door for a lot of other complications. I can't work, had to quit school, and am forced to live with my retiree parents at 32 years old while I hemorrhage all my life savings on bills. I was supposed to propose to my GF this year and get married when we go to visit her family on the other side of the world in 2020, and even that visit likely won't happen now. I have to shower on my hands and knees and literally have to crawl around the house if nobody's here. The pain is unlike anything I've ever felt. When people say, at least you have your health, don't take it for granted. Hey bro, I was in a similar situation. I had a great job making great money and life was perfect. Brain tumor out of nowhere started making me have too many seizures. I lost my job and had to move in with my dad. I slowly fixed it. I'm still in debt from my brain surgery, but I became eligible for my driver's license again this month because it's been long enough without a seizure. I'm now looking for work again 4 years later. It takes time, but things will get better. I lost hope more times than I can count. Don't lose hope for a better future because right now may suck, but it won't stay like that. Get a second opinion, brother, it doesn't hurt to ask. I think what you need is a second opinion. Seems like temporary relief is better than none. Quality of life is a valid reason for risky surgery. Good advice. Any kind of bone surgery is temporary, as bones continually grow. The reason to avoid it is that the surgery could make it worse, long term. However, if you are all but non-functioning as it is, the only thing the doctor should be doing is making the risks known, and then recommending anything that might help, even if it's temporary. A Red Ryder BB gun with a compass in the stock and this thing that tells time. You'll shoot your eye out, kid. Good job. I lost my job as a gov scientist 9 months ago. It's been rough to say the least. Just a couple weeks ago a random water test from my house revealed that we have 5x the average amount of lead in our drinking water, $18,000 to fix, so now I'm giving my toddler water from bottles. In the past I would have been able to immediately fix this. Feels pretty low that I can't provide for my family. Why is the onus on you to fix your water supply? You sound experienced, I'm sure there are plenty of opportunities for you. There's some rude kid with their mom's credit card sorting by new and handing out 100s of rewards or something. I already saw a post with 78 awards and this one has 115. He's getting his parents a credit card bill for Christmas. To be cancer-free. Edit, didn't expect so many replies but thank you. It's stage 4 colon cancer to liver but for now chemotherapy is working and I am keeping on weight and doing my things in life. Worst are side effects from chemo but meds help a lot. Appreciate all the suggestions. I am recently looking to see what clinical trials I can apply for but in general they prefer to wait if first line of treatment is working, such as regular chemotherapy. Here's to hoping, and I hope y'all have some amazing holidays. Same here, and wish nobody else ever has to deal with it. I pray for you to be cancer-free before the year is out. I want a happy, healthy holiday season for people who struggle with depression and anxiety, and guidance on how best to deal with those conditions in the new year. Meds, therapy, and remember that depression lies. It absolutely lies and tells you that you can't do things, can't move, can't feel. Tell it to go fuck right off. Tell your friends and family, the ones you trust anyway, so you can reach out for help when you need it. That one helped me get to a point where I went out and got help for myself. Something to eat would be nice. Hey, DM your address with a comprehensive list of foods and drinks you want and I can do a Tesco food shop and have it delivered to your house. I am being serious. No one should go hungry. X. Edit, just thought I can post you out a gift card for your local supermarket if that suits. To make it home safely to see my family. You will get there safely. Please accept my thoughts of strength and love. Merry Christmas. Just to get some closure on this relationship of mine ending. But that is unlikely to happen because she doesn't want to talk to me anymore. So my real wish is to be strong enough to move on and accept that she changed and is out of my life. It takes time but you will get over it. Sending you one big hug with lots of love and good vibes for your future. Merry Christmas. I want my mom to be okay. I want my dad and my stepmom to have a good life together. I want to help myself get a therapist, get tested for depression and anxiety, get the help I need, help myself as a person, get my grades together, get myself together, just make myself a better person and try to stop my self-harm. Oh, and see my best friend who I haven't seen in a year. Carrot. Edit, thank you kind human for the sliver. I hope you have a great Xmas. Second edit, thank you everyone for all the nice comments. You all are amazing people. Merry Christmas less than 3. Third edit, wah, holy crap, thanking you kind person for the gold less than 3. Fourth, thanks Rad, I owe you one happy Xmas kid. Just an FYI, there are online counselors, therapists who may take your insurance if you have limited options in your hometown. I'm hoping you get the love and care you need. Hug, PM me anytime if you need a listening ear. I want a hug, I haven't had one in months, just one, for 10 seconds or 5. Edit, I really appreciate all your comments, it's cheered me up. Unfortunately, I live a little too far, for those of you asking, but thanks for the thoughts. Finally got my only friend from another state coming down on the 21st, so I will get a hug then. Unfortunately, we can only meet up twice a year. My family is very non-touching. Maybe the occasional bro hug at most, but that's it. I was okay with that. I don't like physical contact much anyways. I moved a little over a year ago to a new town with no family or friends. I'm awkward as hell and have a hard time making friends, so I've been feeling increasingly lonely since then. Didn't have anyone to talk to or anything for a good while. Eventually, I started getting to know a few people I saw often better. One day, I was having just an outright shit day. Anything and everything that could go wrong did. I was up all night, finally fell asleep half an hour before my alarm went off, and was late to work. I got absolutely swamped with stuff that wouldn't be a problem if I was well rested, but somehow all the obvious stuff went right over my head. I got out late and went home to get some dinner, only to realize I left my apartment key in my backpack, which was in my work truck, which was half an hour away one way. So I stopped by where one of my friends worked and she was in and working by herself. We talked and she just dropped what she was doing and gave me the greatest hug I had ever gotten. This gal I barely knew just gave me a hug. It just took a downright shitty ass day and turned it all around. I felt so much better after that. For someone to see this comment and decide to donate a few dollars to a nonprofit instead of gilding this post again. Edit, since I have extra coins anyway and this is getting attention, I'll give gold to whoever posts proof of a donation today. I second this notion. I feel inclined to donate some food right now. Big Titty Goth GF. I'm a straight female in a relationship, I've just heard a lot of good reviews. Raises hand, I can vouch for Big Titty Goth GFS. They are awesome. I want to spend the day baking cookies and reading a nice book with my family, husband and cat. I want to sleep and I want to get some fresh air. I want to take a nap just because. Someone to tell me I am doing a good job, heck, even just a comment saying something positive about me. A coworker bought me a cupcake for my b-day and I cried. Being a 33-year-old single guy that lives alone, we don't get enough affection. So yeah, a hug or a compliment. A record player and some good old Johnny Cash albums. Edit. Damn, I post something wholesome and I get a reward. Lol, thank you. It's strange, but I've gotten to the age where I don't want anything for Christmas. All I want is to spend time with my loved ones. What has become of me? We got old and moderately successful. I would like for Santa to remove humans' ability to dare people. Sounds like you have a story to tell. We are listening. For my ex-husband to be arrested. For my kids to be safe. For my life to get back on track so we can work on putting everything back in place. Also, a California King foam mattress pad. Thanks Santa. I just want to see my best friend. He lives 2 hours away, and we haven't seen each other in person since April, and before that, it was June 2017. He's the only one I truly consider to be a close friend of mine, and I'm seriously considering asking him to be my boyfriend. However, he's in a really tight situation financially and may become homeless again. This will be the third time as far as I know. I know I can't afford to find an affordable apartment and help him pay rent. We wouldn't live together because I don't feel very comfortable about it, and he respects that, but I can at least give him company for Christmas. Also, his hugs are the best, and I know for a fact we both desperately need at least a dozen. I hope you get your wish.